You guys gotta like coach me through the route.
Okay, yeah. So you go up, and then you grab those climbs, and then you keep going up. Keep going up. Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
He's probably gonna destroy
And then put your heel. No, put your heel in that. Heel in that, and then reach over. This one right here. And then put your heel.
Wait, don't coach him. Wait, Garrett, don't coach our coach.
Huh? And then
I want to see if he can do it. Don't coach him.
Yeah.
You're already going up now.
Yo, this is so weird.
Can we be in your YouTube video?
Yeah.
I want to do it.
Oh, nice.
Oh God. Don't die.
Peter Parker.
Like back up. Oh my God, we should be Spider-Man.
Peter Parker. Oh my God.
Dang, that was a good attempt.
Not good at using my feet. Yeah, I'm not used to
Summon the
it.
power of Alex, dude.
Alex?
Who's the free solo climber?
Oh, Alex. Yeah, Alex Connolly.
Yeah, we totally know what Alex
Kenobi.
is.
Alex Juan Kenobi.
It's the first climb, the first one. We already got a little bit of a rep. Yikes, dude. Okay. Sad. I should have brought my chalk bag, but I forgot.
Touch. Styrofoam, liquid gold, yeah. I love to pour it. Everything in moderation. Inside this money I'm folding, yeah. And I'm rolling, on a rolling. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Yeah, everything is golden. Everything is golden. Everything is golden. Yeah, everything is frozen. Everything is frozen. Everything is frozen. Ice, yeah. Everything is ice cold. Everything is ice cold. Everything is ice cold. Yeah, everything is golden. Everything is golden. Everything is golden. Now, what if everyone's left you behind?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I love the explosive exercises I've been doing.
Yeah.
Even though I've been like, sometimes I don't have enough in the tank to finish them, but it's not a competition as far as work ethic. But
Right.
But you gotta really put in the grind, put in the hours, and that's exactly what I intend to do.
Why do you think you deserve to win American Ninja Warrior?
The reasons why I'm gonna win American Ninja Warrior is because a lot of the athletes who compete on the show, I feel like they're specific. They're too specific on one aspect of fitness. And for me, like, I'm young. I've got a lot of experience with different disciplines of fitness under my belt despite my young age. And I think that I put a lot of passionate hours into just like cooking in the gym, whether it be with martial arts, parkour, free running, lifting weights, doing compound exercises, cardio. And also, I understand the basics of movement. I teach, I coach a lot of students.
Why do you think coaching young athletes is important?
Yeah. I think influencing the youth and especially the upcoming new Ninja Warriors. When I first saw the announcement for American Ninja Warrior Junior on NBC, I was so excited. I mean, this is a huge opportunity for these kids, and to be a part of their experience as a coach, it's so satisfying. And some of my students have actually applied for the TV show, but it really made me think that if this would have been like 7 years ago, 8 years ago, I would have had the opportunity. I would have been one of those stars by now. And I feel like the opportunity hasn't been robbed from me, but I feel like I have to work extra hard and have to put in more hours than some of these other athletes in order to become this next star on NBC.
So do you feel like you don't have as many gains, like you didn't have enough time to get like the gains and like the skill that some of these other athletes have been able to get?
I think so. When I was young, I did a lot. So I don't think I really lost any years that these younger athletes are getting on me, and especially with the older athletes, they didn't have all of the experience and all of the opportunities that I necessarily had. And even though I'm smaller than a lot of these competitors, I definitely do not lack any of the gains.
Are you only on this show just because you can get on network television?
I think that is a huge. That's such a small portion of why I'm doing this, of why I want to be a part of this show, a part of this community. And I think it's about really giving back more so than what I can take, how I can make a name for myself, because that's a part of it. You know, being able to have an influence on these people and on this TV show. But for mostly, it's about being able to inspire.
Why are you proud of living the ninja lifestyle?
I really like it because it stands out. It's an unorthodox way to take, athleticism, and especially with America, especially with like 70% of Americans being overweight, I'm already proud to be an athlete. And especially that I can compete in ways that other athletes can't necessarily, move or train for. This is it's such an enlightening experience for me, and it definitely adds some clout. It lets you flex on some people in a healthy, positive way.
Can NBC suck these nuts?
Absolutely.
What about athletics and ninja was important in your childhood, and why are you becoming one of these athletes so young in your career? Definitely as an athlete, but even as a person, pretty young and pretty ambitious to try to get on the show at 19. So I'm curious.
Yeah. So team sports for me were never satisfying. I really dislike the idea of having to rely on other people for your performance and your outcome. So making really my own experience individual to myself, that was super important for me. And with parkour, with martial arts, that was really, really clear. That's something that I was able to identify at a young age. And now I see this as a huge, just on a completely different scale compared to the things I was doing when I was younger. I was just trying to jump off roofs. I was trying to just climb buildings just because, I could do that and I could prove that to myself. But I think now...
What do you think you need to prove to yourself or others on this show?
I think mostly it's about proving things to myself instead of proving things to others, because once you take the spotlight and you put it on other people, when you let that affect your decisions and affect even your lifestyle, I think that just becomes toxic. And so the reason why I want to prove myself, all of these things, I want to prove to myself that I'm an experienced athlete, that I can do this, that, you know, this is something that I'm capable of, even though I've had a lot of things kind of keeping me down in my past. But this is something that I really know that I can do. I know inside that I can do. And with my faith, it's something that has been affirmed to me.
What are you looking forward to post-show? Regardless of whether you get on this season or not, what are you looking forward to post-2019? What are your plans for athletics and career goals as far as, you know, ninja or otherwise athletics are concerned?
So looking forwards, I really want to pursue my training. That is a huge priority for me. I want to take that to the next level. I want to push myself. I never want to plateau as an athlete. And whether I get on the show or not, I don't want to let that affect my intensity and my level of dedication for the sport. So that has been really concrete and established for me. As far as other aspects, I want to pursue, you know, business with the athletic side and try to make a living out of this thing that I absolutely love. And there are just so many positive communities built around this sport, built around athletics, and there are just so many routes that I can take, and that's really exciting for me.
So you seem to be somewhat of a hybrid athlete from your background. You know, what activities and sports have you done that you think that are different or give you a leg up over other competitors?
Mm-hmm. So my softball career, that really helped. I think that the team sports that I did when I was younger, I don't see those contributing to anything that I do today. However, you know, athletes who are in those sports now, they can connect their disciplines in those to somehow, you know, influence how they are now, which is great. And for me, it's been martial arts. That really developed my sense of, you know, body awareness and kind of knowing where I am spatially. And parkour just furthermore just really made that concrete. I'm really proud of being able to say that I'm a hybrid athlete, because I think some people get really tied down to one discipline or one idea, and that can really hold you back. And if you're not willing to try new things, and if you're not willing to introduce new stimuli to your body, even if it comes to like outside of the athletic, outside of the physical realm, you're not really going to see as much personal growth as you possibly could.
Okay, to conclude, what are your end game goals for this season?
End game, I want to get on the show. So that's goal one. Goal two is to hit a first buzzer. I know that I can get through the courses. I've been training for this. You know, this is what I have been preparing to do. I've been working so hard for this, and these buzzers, they're going to mark, you know, my career. They're going to mark my success. And I think with each and every opportunity that I'm given with the show and with the sport, it's really just going to enhance my motivation and my excitement about this career.
All right, thank you. That was great.